I got the question recently of what extensions I use to play Nitro Type. I've made a video before on all the best extensions, but I don't use all of them, so I'll just be going over the ones I personally use. We'll just get right into the video. I use Stylish a lot, and it's probably one of my favorite extensions of Nitro Type just because it makes the website a lot more colorful and interesting. Lots of different themes on there, very easy to install. And I normally just make my own. I don't find other people's. I prefer making my own, just have a little bit more control. And normally I'll do a background theme and then I will do a color text theme, which allows me to make the text slightly larger and a different color. You've all seen my videos where I just do talking videos, where I have the footage of myself racing that'll have a black background and white text, which I find is much easier to look at for long periods of time, because when I'm typing I normally do about 100 races in a session, which after a while can be a little bit straining to the eyes just with the normal text. So I do use that one quite a bit and it's very useful. The other one I use is an extension called Tamper Monkey, and you can do all sorts of stuff with this, but I have two scripts that I use on this primarily. There's a bunch of them, and I believe Nate has a really good video about just all the scripts there are you can use. They're all very useful, but I use two. First one is a script that reloads my race every time the race ends, and I do adjust it so that Nitro Type will still update and show that I do have races done, because otherwise it will reload too fast for the system to really keep up, and then I can't see what session I'm on. Kind of throws the whole thing off. So I do normally add about an artificial half a second of delay so that when it reloads, it'll still log that into their servers, and I'm still saving a lot of time, not to mention it keeps me more on track because I don't have to remember to hit enter every single time, especially if I'm watching YouTube videos while I'm typing and then I get a little distracted and now all of a sudden I'm just sitting on a race page for a minute and just wasting time. The other script I do like to use is just a pretty simple one that displays my stats on my race page. It just lets me see my average rows per minute, my race count, my session count, and you can actually edit it to do a lot more than that. I believe Nate actually made that extension, and I think he worked on it with one other person, but Nate has a good video on all of these. As you can kind of see from this video, he's been involved in a lot of this sort of stuff. Check out his channel if you're interested in that sort of stuff. He's a pretty good guy. I do enjoy his videos quite a bit. But that's it for the extensions that I use. I know there's a bunch of other ones. I might try some just to spice things up a little bit. Let me know in the comments if there's ones that you use that I don't, and if you'd recommend them to me. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments as well. I know a lot of people get hung up on the whole Stylish thing. It seems to be a pretty simple process, but maybe some people aren't quite so good with that sort of thing. So if you have questions, make sure to feel free to ask me in the comments down below, or there's about a million videos on YouTube how to use it, so refer to one of those. I'm sure there are much better guides than ones I can make. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one.